Here we go. All right. Yeah, we're live. Hello, everybody. Brian here. Um, okay, let's talk about crypto. Crypto's been on fire for the last month. Hopefully, you've witnessed some benefits. Well, until today, I want to talk about a very important part of what happened to me earlier today. Anyways, basically, I want to talk about as a warning for hello prepper man. I just want to talk about what happened to me today. A bug I put in my code regarding live trading against a with a crypto trading bot in Kraken. It was with Chainlink when it started to not crash but go down, and unfortunately, it had a couple hundred trades go through. Not blew up my account, but the account with Kraken got degraded by 70%. So I'm putting this as a warning. Be very careful with trading bots. If you are hiring or using a service, coding yourself, or using some third party uh, open source project with a crypto bot against live money, be very, very careful and vet it and know what you're getting into. So I'm just going to put that as a warning, okay? Because it can virtually could wipe you out. I'm not saying it will or won't, but yeah, it can be pretty gnarly. All right, so just on my lap here, I'll put him on the screen here. The little chihuahua, you may hear him get noisy. He's well looked after. He's just old and has a fear of abandonment. Gets very sensitive. Anyways, let's get into the hot current crypto coins. So I put out a bunch of ideas today. I do about 3 to 5 ideas a day on TradingView. The first one that looks pretty promising is this one, Ethereum. So we are looking at the idea, and let me pull up the chart here. So here you could see hourly basis. It did break out here from 1558 to 2200. Has drifted a little bit. That's a huge increase. It's a huge pop. That's since October 19th, 18th. We are moving into early stages of what Bitcoin did, where it tripled, and you can see that bull flag right there. So that's right now the only hot, we'll call it hot performing coin in real time right now is Ethereum. The next one we can take a look at is Bitcoin. Seems to be somewhat challenged. I don't know what's going on here. You can see it did kind of go flatline. There's a bullish flag here. There's your bull right there. It's drifted a little bit. And That's something I don't know if we should be concerned with, but one thing we need to understand when it comes to Bitcoin, Ethereum, is that now that the institutions like BlackRock are moving in, uh, BlackRock is invested into 4 of the 5 mining companies in the States. I call it the cabal. Everyone seems to think that Bitcoin is not centralized. That's not true. It's the cabal of the mining companies, US based, of course, that kind of controls the price of Bitcoin with their supply. And then they release the what they mine back to the exchanges. So they could sit and hoard on Bitcoin if they want. And they can do that to ensure if they're mining at a loss, they can hold back Bitcoin before they sell it back to exchanges and do it for a big profit to reap basically what they've lost. So now you got BlackRock and the like investing into the mining companies. So you can't tell me that they're not going to influence the price. Of course they will. They're now doing that same with Ethereum because they just announced last week. And this is one of the big reasons why Ethereum popped was because BlackRock's getting involved now with the Ethereum ETF. Don't be surprised; they're following in line with what Grayscale is doing with Solana as well. I don't know about XRP, but this is a big deal just to understand about Bitcoin. But for now, enjoy the ride while you can. I mean, you're going from 26 to 38,000. That's a pretty good run up for a big asset like Bitcoin. It was not too like in these areas. It was around a half a trillion dollars market cap. Now up here, it's at 1.3 trillion. So that's a big run up. Now the big one that everyone's going on about is Solana. I would say that this is probably right now the best performing uh, Bitcoin crypto coin out there. Let me just use this one here. So here's the thing: everyone gets all excited about Bitcoin and how it ran up, from $20,000 to $60,000. Take a couple of zeros off of Solana right here, October 19th, and you can see it's around $24. Look where it peaked at, $61. So it has the same set of run up in a very short period of time. And people probably made a lot of money here because it's almost tripled. And I'm going to do this as a comparison. Is just going to compare it here. So let's say I do a spot right here. So you can see the difference between the return of 33% versus Solana of 152%. So it's like three times what Bitcoin would do. Ethereum is going to be around 40. Let me just compare that with Ethereum. So these are important things to know. That let's see here. So Ethereum's at just under Bitcoin as well. Actually, let me take that out and do Bitcoin BTC. Um, doesn't matter our data source. We're just looking at approximations. So yeah, you can see Bitcoin 31, Ethereum at 20%. That's the difference. All right, so continuing along, um, the other coins that have been doing pretty good is Chainlink was another good one. This is where I lost all that cash. It was on Chainlink. So let me pull that. This one's been performing really well. Okay, as it loads up. So that is hourly. Let me just make sure we got the same combination. So let me do a 3 month view. So it's a 3 month view, 3 month view here on Chainlink. And you can see it's torn up from $6 to $14. But here is where, people should get concerned with that kind of drop recently. And yes, I did lose money there because of that stupid bug in the bot. So let me just get rid of this thing as well. So you can see it in its full glory. I have to say I'm digging more and more. I dig into Trading View. I do dig it. There is no doubt on that. So there we go. So there's a clean chart there. So Chainlink, that's a big drop. That can be expected, obviously, because hey, it's crypto. It's volatile. So when you do that comparison to the others, this people are asking me like, will this drop? This all this trading is pure FOMO. Okay, like this kind of rise up here with Solana, that's pure FOMO, fear of missing out. So there's a chain link right there. I'll get rid of that. So I'm not going to complain. 97% return, and if you got in your peak, you would be up 125%. Yeah, I mean that's a good run up. So there are those. Another one that's been doing pretty good has been XRP. I can't say if this one's been doing all that great. Well, there you go. Big run up right there. That's just been the last hour, it looks like. Must be some kind of news. $34 to all So that's a huge run up. That's about over 10% run up right there. So don't know what the news drove that, but let me just see here. XRP. Okay. Yeah, we'll do Binance. So I don't see. Oh, XRP only returned 6%. But that last run up that's in real time right now. That's pretty that's a pretty good run up. So that's in real time. And again, what I'm finding is the volatility can be pretty crazy. That's some kind of news story. Yeah, I don't know what that is. All right, so yeah, XRP's been doing okay. Another one that's been doing okay for a while was Cardano. Um, Cardano here, but again, you can see these big dips. So I don't know if I should be concerned about those um, because that's. I mean, that's a big run up. Will this reverse? Nobody knows. Can it be predicted? I don't know. But these monster returns are just huge. I mean, going from 24 cents to 38 cents. That's a good 50% return in Cardano. So those are pretty good. If you got any questions, just let me know or comments. I'll gladly address those. A couple of other ones now. Remember, I'm trading with Kraken, which is one of the safest. Um, so, yeah, I'd say the safest exchanges out there. So if I'm losing money with that stupid bot that I'm writing, they Kraken was pretty on it pretty fast within an hour. If you wanted to have that kind of level of support, saying with Coinbase, my account's hacked, it would take them at least a day to respond, and then maybe a week to get some kind of result. I mean, Coinbase is horrible for those scenarios. I would not recommend Coinbase at all. Kraken, yes, and I'd only stay with Kraken. If you're with Binance, you're probably not going to get good recovery with Binance as well. Their support's really lackluster. So again, the only crypto exchange I could recommend is Kraken. All right, so enough of that. As I said, if you got any questions or comments, let me know. I'm sure there's some coins out there. One that can be a surprise, but has been a disappointment somewhat, is Avalanche. So Avalanche, look at that big drop there. Like there's big something big is going on in the crypto to have that kind of drop. From 20 to 15, so it's a 25% drop. So that started, yeah, earlier today. So that could that you're giving back up a lot of profit, and yeah, some of these coins, especially if they're not a highly liquid or high volume coin, you can expect these kind of big drops. One that has been performing somewhat the last 24 hours is Filecoin. This is another coin that is on Kraken. Let me just pull this out. So Filecoin, well, was doing well. So big drop there as well. So again, when you deal with these little coins, you can expect these big drops compared to Solana got affected, but as I said, the big coins don't seem to be affected in any way. So I'll bring back Bitcoin. Okay, yeah, it's starting to drop, but it's not dropping as much as the other coins I'm showing you here. Same with Ethereum. Actually, this one's on a late breakout, but you can see it's being affected now too. So you're something fundamentals going on with the world of crypto right now. Anyways, there might be some coins out there that are resistant to this sort of thing. Two of them I can think of coming to mind. I don't think you can get these on Kraken. Very limited. This TON, this crypto coin is affiliated with with Telegram. Okay, this is the I think it's called the Telegram Open Network. So TON. Let me pull up on OKK. Yeah, so this one's gotten affected as well. Let me try another one. Let's try Quant, QNT. Yeah, that one's getting hit pretty hard too. And let me try one last one is ICP. This is the Internet, I can't remember, ICP, Internet Communication Protocol. See how that one's doing. So that one's not getting hit as hard, but again, $3 to 480, not quite doubling, but not a bad run up. But usually when the crypto does bad, this one still can perform okay. So what's performing right now? Well, can you guys hear me? Okay, I can't. I can't. I don't know if I'm not being told. Check, 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 check. Hello, hello, hello. Can you hear me now? Just give me a comment. All right. So hopefully you can hear me now. Yeah, Prejak, have you heard me all this time since I started? If you can let me know that. Anyways, I'll continue. Let me know if you can hear me since the start. If not, this will be on the other social platform. Yes, without any problems. So I can't help. I'm not sure if that's the case. Then Hodl newbie. I don't know. Maybe it's your audio. Okay, so as I said, some of the smaller coins uh, have to be questioned here. Let me pull up my home screen here. So yeah, let me just pull this. So in the screeners here, you have the crypto pairs and the crypto coins. So if you want to know what's moving, I think you have to have a higher tier level to access this on TradingView. Like, so if you're on the free, you might not be able to access this. So this is a very good screener. You pay a lot of money for this on other services, but to get this within TradingView at pretty well no extra cost. Let me see performance change. Let me just sort this by. There we go. So we're going to get all the bizarre coins as well. Yeah, you can see all the junky coins. Like some of these, like GST, Salt USD. So let me just see if we can get a better list here. Okay, percent change. Generally, this can be pretty good. Okay, I'm going to kill that and go to the other one. So we are going to try crypto coins. Okay. So this is how you can find out what's moving, just as a trend. But everything's somewhat moving down. So we'll do sort ascending or sort descending. I'm sorry. So here you go. So there's some coins doing fairly well. Some may be available on Kraken Maker. So that's up 6%. Peppy 2, I'm not sure if that's on Kraken, but there's a lot of the really small ones like Floki, another meme coin. So WorldCoin, obviously, believe it or not, that's up. So there are some coins doing okay right now. GONO, not Gnosis, Noxus. So there's some coins doing okay. So that's a very quick way on how to find the coins. Okay, so for whatever reason, the coins are dropping, but you can see there's been some good run up. Solana has been pretty good, but this is why the Bitcoins probably seem to be, because it has a higher volume. It doesn't descend as much as compared to the altcoins. So yeah, I mean that's one of the advantages of Bitcoin. Any other questions or comments? Now, where do I think things will go? Well, let me pull up Bitcoin here. A couple of ways you can know if there's going to be potential uh, looking forward with anything. One way to know is via the simple moving crosses. So let's say an SMA, simple moving average cross. It's not too difficult to figure that out. So, I mean, pretty well all these are all the same. Let me try this one here. Okay, so you can see there's your buy signal. So we're on a 4 hour right now, a 4 hour time frame. So this will eventually cross below the slower moving average. So this right here, that is, no, let's see here. Not sure. I think that's the slower moving average. Yeah, it has to be because that's the faster moving. This is a slower moving. So once this red drops below the green, then that's your sell signal. But the best way to find out is obviously go to a lower time frame. You can see right there, there's your sell signal right there on a 2 hour time frame. So if you knew that, you could definitely dump your trades because the most reliable is easily reliable is moving crosses, EMAs, SMA crosses. So that could have been easily predicted. And I find 2 hour time frame is quite optimal. Another way is using flags. Actually, this will confuse people. So let's say you're looking for a bullish flag pattern. There you go. There's your bullish flag, and look what happens. It says the target's right here, bullish flag, and boom. These don't work. So the classic technical analysis you cannot really rely on at all. I was watching some so-called bigwig traders in these big communities charging a lot of money, and they're going on about how you can use trading analysis to predict this stuff. My view is you can't, and well, can't do it with the bullish flags. Now, another way to know is quite simply RSI as well. But this is where it gets very confusing. There goes the yappy chihuahua. No, we don't want that. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Relative. Wow. He's got a voice. Okay. So you can see here the RSI is dropping. Here, hang on. That's the noisemaker. But you can see here with the RSI, it did peak right here, and it went choppy, and then it just started to collapse as well. So again, right here, you get the run up, and that's because it went over the usual standard 70, and you capture that, and you dump the trade. If you have an open position, boom, and it goes sideways, and then you can see it's starting to drop compared to all the other ones. So those are simple. Not they don't lag. Both of these RSI, relative strength indicator, and the simple moving average, they don't lag. That's important because if they lag, then well, you won't capture the signal that you need until a couple of bars later, and then it'll be too late. So those are the ones I recommend: is the RSI, as well as how do you know if your strategy is going to, we'll call it crash, but where it'll cool off or consolidate. Wow. Um, Let me pull up the other one. So another one that I use that's really good is a rune. This one, I guess. So with a rune, you have there's no up signal or down signal. So right here, you can see how it's gone over its tolerance, and it's just like a couple of bars ahead before the decline, and look what happens: crash. This one as well, right here, not so bad. And when you want to get your spying signals right here, or right here where it captures this long entry. So these are probably the three best indicators that you could use to measure um, exits and entries before they actually happen. I don't know what to do with them. You might start barking again. Uh, any other questions at all? Yay, nay, maybe. I don't know. So I've shown three indicators, all that. As I said, we're recording on the biggest video platform as well. So there shouldn't be any audio problems. Okay, I'll do it going once, twice, three times, no questions, and then or feedback, type it up now. Otherwise, afterwards, I'll close it down. Going once, going twice, going three times, going three and a half. Okay, I guess we're done. Anyways, thanks for watching and have yourselves a good day, night. I don't know what's going on with crypto. Hopefully, it won't be too bad of uh, a downside, but you never know. This is crypto, and we shall see what happens. All right, thanks for watching. Have a good day.